mentioned superfoods, I'm going to ask you a question. I
Yeah.
hope you can answer this.
Okay.
Why is sauerkraut the new superfood?
Sauerkraut's a new superfood because it's wonderful. You get a spoonful of sauerkraut delivers trillions of probiotics and enzymes, which are just so powerfully anti-cancer. So our gut health is the center of our immune system. 80% of our immune cells are in our gut. So looking after the healthy bacteria there is just so important for whatever you're dealing with, digestion, stress, any immune sort of problem, which cancer of course is. I came across an interesting article recently though from the University of Michigan, and it was showing that healthy bacteria can help you get through chemo. And I think the article was titled "Gut Reaction: Mice Survive Lethal Doses of Chemotherapy." And they were talking about how important this healthy bacteria is.
Wow.
So great for people going through chemotherapy, great for anyone. Yeah. I mean, I have a lot of people that come to me and they get bloated all the time. They've got digestive issues. And they might have cut out dairy, they might have cut out gluten, but they're still sitting at their desk getting that horrible bloated feeling. And so often it's because of a lack of enzymes in their diet and too much stress.
Yeah.
But so having, say, a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar or a scoop of sauerkraut before you start eating gets those digestive juices flowing.
So that's that's something that can be really practical for everybody that's watching this is, sometimes you go to buy enzymes or probiotics, very expensive. But you can make it on the cheap with sauerkraut. So explain to somebody real quick how they might make some sauerkraut that has all of these enzymes and probiotics.
Okay, well, to be honest with you, I'm a bit lazy. I mean, I make my own almond milk, I make my own juices, but there's only so much you can do. So I haven't actually, I've tried my own kimchi, I haven't made my own sauerkraut, but I do know that all it involves is salt and cabbage, and you can press it, the cabbage shrinks a little, and then you can just keep it for I think about 2.5 weeks is about how long you need to wait for all those healthy bacteria to start proliferating.
Right.
Because basically cabbage contains those bacteria naturally on the cabbage leaves, and then when you're salting it and preserving it, you're bringing all those to the fore.
Right. Well, you just did a great job of explaining it, even though you say you didn't understand how to. That's it. It's salt and cabbage. You let it sit for a couple of weeks. You keep pressing it down.
Exactly.
And you've got the sauerkraut.
Yeah.
So it's very inexpensive.
It's very inexpensive. I mean, I guess I'm lazy with that one because at my organic supermarket, for £1.50 again, it's about same price, about $3. I get a delicious jar. There's a brand I really like. So, but I have it. You have it with eggs because it's got that sort of acidity that's quite nice. Put it on top of salads. It's a great thing. Have it daily.
Now the Germans eat it on top of hot dogs.
Yeah.
Now I guess if you're getting a hot dog that's no nitrates and none of the preservatives, that would be okay.
Yeah.
But you don't want to put it on top of a hot dog from the supermarket.
No. But it's interesting you say that though, because the healthy bacteria in the sauerkraut, it's great if you are having a barbecue or whatever, because it's said to offset those cancer causing compounds that you get from cooked meat.
Right,
so,
like the HCAs.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
So it's great to have around at a barbecue. Any sort of pickled food, really, really good for that.
Yeah. It's funny that you mentioned that because last week we were in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
And we were sitting at a table with about 10 or 12 guys. And one of the men there was Dr. David Jockers, who we interviewed for the Quest for the Cures.
Fantastic.
Now, we ordered, it was a completely organic restaurant, and so we ordered some hot wings. Now, they came out and some of them had, the black on them, which is the HCAs, heterocycloamines.
Yeah.
Now, what we did before we ate them, though, is we drank this shake that contained probiotics, enzymes, ginger, and a bunch of other compounds that offset the heterocycloamines. So you can actually eat it without having the carcinogenic effect if you drink the shake first. So there are
offset
things that you can do to offset.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I love hearing about these tips because people want to live a normal life. They want to be able to enjoy their favorite things.